Welcome, race fans, back this week with the Nork NASCAR Series, and wouldn't you know it, we're at Daytona tonight as for the first round of the top 8 here coming into tonight. We're going to look at the points here real quick before we go too much further, because it's really interesting. It's changed up a little bit from last week, but Aaron Smith took over the point lead now, but only by 5 points. Actually, second place is tied there. John Berry and Femi Olat, each with 2025. Daniel Falkingham in 4th. Sean Williams 5th. Nick Mucinex in 6th. Jared Darling 7th and Spencer Owens 8th. Those 8 are the only ones that are eligible for the first round of 8 tonight. So, man, it's going to be interesting. Well, I do have Joseph Lombard in the booth with me. Joseph, what's your expectations out of tonight?
Well, remember the season opener at Daytona was not going to be anything like the season opener tonight. It's going to be a totally different race than from the first race of the season since this race is in the playoffs. I would expect all of these playoff drivers, I know they want to play it safe. Some of them may want to play it safe and stay out of the big one, but with also some stage points on the line, you want to be up towards the front in the top 10 to get those stage points, and you definitely want to get a good result tonight because this race could be the race that could really kill you trying to make to the championship 4, and this race could be the opposite. It could actually get yourself into the championship race if one of the playoff drivers happen to win. So it's going to be a crazy race tonight, in my opinion.
Now, Femi was the only one that was actually locked into this round here. The rest of them had to race their way in, and they made it in. So, but now it's all that win would lock you into the last round if one of these guys can get a win here tonight. So that's pretty cool. We were talking to him a little bit here about there is going to be some rule changes next season. They're talking about it's just up in the air right now. I probably shouldn't give away any secrets yet because nothing is official, but there is some changes coming. So we're going to find out tonight after the race. But looking at the analytics here tonight, now the wind just kicked up to about 10 miles an hour, but track temperature is nice and cool, only 79 degrees. So that'll help with these trucks because they are a handful on the track. Laps, 80 laps, which is about 200 miles. A tire window about 30 to 40 laps thereabouts. Fuel window about 35 to 42, and pit road speed 60 mile an hour. So that is your race analytics for tonight. Coming up later on this evening here is the RFC Truck Series right here on MaxSpeedTV, and tune in tomorrow night for the Salt Flat IROC Series and the Laura Cup Series at Kentucky, no less.
Yeah, not sure how I'm going to feel about that race. Kentucky's not one of my best racetracks, but we'll try to make it work tomorrow night. It should be hopefully a good race regardless.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, hey there, Arfke, John, Home, Jaguar, Isaac, Pure Red and Blues. How's everybody doing in chat tonight? Ready for the long haul here? 80 laps. I mean, they're going to knock this out pretty quick, I think.
That depends on how many wrecks they have out there. Now, that's the thing. You know, not only is going to be intense pack racing, but also what these playoff drivers got to fear tonight is the big one. It doesn't matter where it happens. It's the matter when it happens. I think once the laps wind down, you're definitely probably going to see an increased chance of that. So we'll see what playoff driver survives tonight, which one will be caught up in that.
Well, I'm on this big pile up here in the middle of the center field there.
That's probably what it's going to look like on the track.
When the big one happens.
they're practicing. They're expecting it already.
Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, I can't believe this. Unbelievable. Well, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back, and hopefully these guys will be ready to do some qualifying.
Can you see so proudly we hailed, and the twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket treadless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the fray, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave, and the home of the
All right, we're back, and the guys are just now rolling out onto the track to qualify.
Yep, qualifying just started. Aaron Smith was the fastest in practice. Of course, one of the playoff drivers, so we'll
Yep.
see if maybe he could be a poster tonight.
Well, let's see. Who was the last season's champion? Daniel Falkingham, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm kind of surprised that he's not. I mean, yeah, he's in the chase, but I'm surprised he's not at the top. Aaron Smith has just come from nowhere. That win at Brands Hatch really jumped him up there, you know?
Oh, I think it brought him more momentum too.
Yeah.
I know this driver is not in the playoffs, but how about Scott Ramler last week?
Oh,
What
yeah.
a fantastic
know
race
it.
he had. I mean, just to finally get that win in Norg, especially on an oval where he's been so good at road courses, that was I mean, we heard his emotions after the race, how pumped up he was. I think that win from last week is also going to give him some more momentum that, who knows, maybe he could be a playoff driver next season, maybe even go for some more wins.
Yeah, you bet. Well, let's see. Who's not on the track of the chase drivers?
Oh, it was Benjamin Nelson that won the championship last year, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking my league.
Well, I think he's not. Oh no, he's just now rolling out. Doggone it. I'm gonna try to get a word with somebody, one of the chase drivers. How about Spencer Owens? He's not on the track.
Yeah, we could get a word with him.
Yeah, just to get a word in with him here.
Well, they only break
Spencer Owens, you got a copy?
Oh, hello.
Sorry.
Now you're good.
Last place in the top 8 now. What are you going to have to do here to try to boost yourself up there a little bit? I mean, this is definitely going to be a point night for everybody.
Win. That's basically all I got.
Win, and that's it, huh? I mean, you got to get the win or you're going to die, right?
Well, the other 7 are just more points ahead of me. I think I'm like 11 back from the cutoff, so that's basically a race in the league. So
right.
Really, we got to win or have some really good races, and we're going some tracks that I am not good at.
Well, a win tonight would lock you into the next round.
Yep, that would give me the homestead.
Yes, sir. So, all right. Well, do you have anybody specific that you're going to be working with tonight? Where did he go?
Oh, well, I think he's too focused. Wow, actually, he's not in this call anymore. That's crazy.
I was just talking to him. How come he left?
He got moved by Cody Miller.
What?
Cody is like, hey, team meeting. We need to talk.
Okay,
well, I guess we'll find out who he'll be working with soon.
I guess.
But you know, he did say that, you know, it has to win. And you know what? That's not bad, because you know what? He did say there's the tracks that's coming up, which is Darlington and Atlanta in this round as well. He may not be good at. So this is probably going to be one of those nights where he's really going to have a good result.
Yeah. Well, I think that goes for all of them, because even though Femi Olat, won won a race to get locked into this round, that does not lock him into the championship. That only locked him into this top 8 right here. So now a win for him would lock him into the next round. Every one of them 8, any one of them could win here tonight to lock himself into the chase in the final round. So man, it's gonna be really interesting. How about Elijah Gracia, top of the leaderboard?
Yeah, on top of the board. I know he's not in playoffs, but how about there? By 1/1000th of a second over Scott Ramler.
Yep, and Ramler, man, I'll tell you what an improvement in his oval racing, just in this season alone. Amazing what he has done.
Well, I just got the answer from Spencer Owens. So basically, his answer was he was going to work with anyone he can work with. So he thought he'd throw that out there. How about this? Elijah Gracia on the pole.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that something? Man, that's pretty awesome. All right, let's get him down here and get them all counted for on the MaxSpeedTV starting grid. Elijah Gracia taking the pole with a 51.346. Congratulations to him. Scott Ramler, only 1/1000th of a second slower. He'll start on the outside of the front row in second. Josh Robin in third. Bobby Chaney with a 4th place starting position. Row 3, Keaton Jones in the number 77. Terrell Baker in the number 25, starting 6th. In row 4, Ariotti in 7th. And Tony Hilbrand starting in 8th place in the number 92. Row 5, Daniel Falkingham, one of the chase drivers. He'll be starting 9th, and Tommy Gossett rounds out the top 10. Joseph?
Yeah, Sean Williams will start in the 11th spot with Cody Miller starting in 12th. James Simmons and James Coulibaly, the two James starting in the same row together, row 7th, 13th, and 14th. And James Coulibaly was the last qualifier. Aaron Smith, points leader coming into this race, a playoff driver. He is starting 15th with Femi Olat, also a playoff driver as well. Won 2 of the 3 races in the round of 12 and got 2nd place last week. He will start 16th. Will Klein and Tom Mercier will take up row number 9 and 17th and 18th. And Jason Jacoby will start 19th, and Spencer Owens, playoff driver, in 20th.
All right, John Barry and Jared Darling back in row 11, both of them chase drivers, not taking the qualifying time, going to be starting at the back of the pack. And Nick Mucinex, 23rd, he's another chase driver. Cody Lamas, good to see Cody out there again this week. He'll start 24th. Trey Normile, Raw Gators, going to be starting 25th. And the pro back marker, Taylor Fry, 26th.
Well,
a little inside joke there, folks.
Yeah. Well, he's the one that came up with that name, too.
Yep.
So.
Pro back marker.
Well, the engines have fired, and here we go. They're rolling off. We're ready to go racing here in Daytona.
Well, we're looking for stage lap number 35. So that's not even at the halfway mark. Now, once they make that, that could be the only pit stop. And I think they could make it from there after that, because with the caution laps and everything, it might be pretty close.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, you know, we're definitely going to have some cautions tonight. We're going to see the intensity pick up. Of course, the sunset is happening on the racetrack, and it's going to get – this race is going to start at daylight. It's going to end under the lights in the darkness. Yeah. So it should be a fun race tonight. I think a driver that I'm watching out for, and he got eliminated from the playoffs last week, is Josh Robin. He's so good at restricted plate tracks, at restricted plate races. I would not be surprised if we see him up front tonight. And how about Jared Darling as well, playoff driver? I know he's starting back at 22nd, but also a very good restricted plate driver. I expect to see him up front late in the race.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of those guys in the back were probably going to take their time moving on up through there, because you know, it's typical to see, like John Barry, he'll stay in the back for like that first half of the race, and boy, when it comes down to the end of the race, so he's right up there in the pack bidding for the win. So, but here we go, getting ready to go here. Elijah Gracia and yeah. Well, I'm
Scott
just
Ramler.
and Scott Ramler, thank you. Well, I was out of it there for a minute. I just like totally lost my train of thought. Going to be starting here, so pace car just about ready to head to pit road. It does. And there's the green. We're underway here for the first round of 8 for the Nork NASCAR Series. They'll get up to speed here. Probably take them to about when they get to around about turn 3 before they'll be reaching the top speed here. Even though they're in the draft, takes a little while for them to get up to speed.
Yeah, you can see Elijah Garcia got that push from Josh Robbins to get up front. Now they're down the back straightaway for the first time, but that outside lane is starting to come back just a little bit. You got Bobby Cheney getting Scott Ramler a push.
And boy, what a push he just gave him too, because that got Scott out front. Scott's not one of the chase drivers, but he could possibly lead the first lap of this race.
And it's good to see Scott running up front after that win last week at Indianapolis. Just to see him have another opportunity to get a win tonight. I feel we got to watch out for him tonight too.
Oh, I think you're 100% correct on that one.
Well, he got clear to the bottom there, and he is up front now ahead of Elijah Garcia, which leaves Bobby Cheney left to the outside.
Bobby Cheney not in the chase. Elijah goes out in front of him. Wow. He just about took the front end of Bobby Cheney's truck right off.
You know, Elijah Garcia is like, excuse me, I don't appreciate you taking that lead away from me right away. I'm going to take it right back.
Oh, and I think Bobby Cheney wanted to go with him, but, man, there was not enough room for him to get down in there. But that's okay, because here comes TCB pushing Bobby Cheney to the lead.
And who's going to lead this lap? It looks like Elijah Garcia by about a hood.
He got it. Man, yep, Elijah Garcia got that lap. Man, Bobby Cheney on the move, ain't he?
Absolutely.
Josh Robin gets shuffled back to 5th place with them guys battling like that. And Keaton Jones, had a dismal day last week. And
yeah, he had a decent run from the beginning last week, and then all of a sudden he got involved in an accident late in the race and took him out of contention. So I expect him to try to rebound tonight.
Tommy Gossett up there, Ariotti up to 8th. Go ahead.
Yeah, Terrell Baker just dropped to the bottom, leaving Bobby Cheney up there. And now it looks like Josh Robbins is going up high to try to pick up Bobby Cheney.
Yeah, he could really use that. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Spencer.
Way out there. Look at Jason Jacoby way to the outside lane trying to make a 3rd line.
Yeah, Jason was another one. Remember, he got into the wall there and didn't have a good run. TCB out of it. What's going on with Terrell Baker?
I think he's moving to the back. I think he. And Elijah Gracia got just about turned from Josh Robin.
Holy smokes! I seen that out of the corner of my eye.
It's only lap 5, and these guys, lap 4, I'm sorry, and these guys are going at it like it's the last lap.
Ariati on the outside all by himself from 3 wide.
But he's got no help up there, and that's what you need tonight. You need somebody to be pushing you, else you're going to be dropping from to the back.
Yep, and he goes in, falls in behind.
Now you got Josh Ribbons to the outside lane. You got Scott Ramler just tucking his nose. And it looks like Scott Ramler's going to peek out of line, and he's going to go to the back.
Yep.
So as Tony Hillbrand's back. No, Scott Ramler gets back in line. I think he just wanted to fall back just a little bit and not be up in that lead pack.
Wow.
But here comes Josh Robbins with a big push.
Oh, almost got hooked there by Bobby Chaney.
And that's what you need to be careful. The bumper hooking it can somewhat be bad for these trucks too.
Yep.
And now Josh Robbins trying to get down to the bottom, and now Bobby Chaney to his outside with Tommy Gossett with the push.
Man, you talk about excitement level out of there, man. It's off the scale right now.
And it's only lap 6.
You know, when it's coming down to this part of the season, you know, when we're starting to get down to this level right here, the top 8, man, I'm telling you, these guys kick it up about 3 notches.
Oh, absolutely.
Jason Jacoby up to 6 after starting 19th.
Yeah, he's moving through the field already. Again, nothing to lose on the playoffs. He wants to be aggressive and get up to the front. Who is that way up to the outside lane? That's Tom Mercier.
Yep, Tom Mercier.
Got nobody behind him, though.
How about Jared Darling? Here he is, 12th place after starting 22nd.
How about the guy in front of him, too, Nick Musinek's with him as well. I think those two been kind of working together a little bit.
Yeah, he started 23rd, and boy, I'll tell you what. Some of them guys in the back that laid back there, man, I don't know if that was a good call or not, but they laid way back. Might have laid back too far.
I'm seeing some drivers trying to get that 3rd lane going on that very outside lane, but nobody is really trying it right now.
Yeah. I think they're kind of thinking, well, it is pretty early for that. You know, you don't have to get up there and lead a lap per se right now, you know. And you could throw that up there. Who's that? Trey Normile? Yep, Trey Normile out on the track. Rawgator coming out late, and he's about to go a lap down.
Yeah, he actually came down pit road when this race started, so I don't know what happened with him there, but he's about to be put a lap down. Hopefully when the caution comes out, he'll be the only car lap down and get back in the lap. Look how they just swallow him up, though. That is the difference between being in the draft and not in the draft. Just about 10 to 15 miles per hour slower.
Yep. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'll tell you what, he did a heck of a good job staying right up next to that wall and letting them guys go by. So, wow. But he's still not dropping it down to get into the draft.
I think he's trying to go to the very back and just trying not to be up in this lead pack.
And Bobby Chaney leads his first lap finally. Look who he's working with, Ariati.
Yeah, Ariati started 7th, trying to get up to 3rd spot, but he's still back and forth. You got King Jones underneath him there. But how about Bobby Chaney? Remember, almost a couple weeks ago at Bristol, he was chasing down Femi Olave late in the race. Could have maybe gotten the win had that late caution not come out. But he's doing a good job right now, hanging up there, starting from the 4th spot, trying to take over the lead.
Elijah Gracia trying to get out of here with a bunch of laps led tonight. A big run on the outside. Ariati pushing Bobby Chaney, but I think Elijah led that lap.
He did.
Yep. Good push, though.
You know who's creeping up into the pace here? Sean Williams. He started 11th. He's on the 4th truck on the inside lane. He needs a good run tonight. He's in the playoffs, so he needs to have a good result tonight. And he's been known to be good at restricted plate races too. So I would expect him to stay up front all race long as well.
Oh, wow. Josh Robin just caught the apron right there, the yellow line.
Yeah, you don't want to hit that at this racetrack.
Golly, man, these guys are racing awful tough right now.
Oh, James Coulibaly on that apron there. I think he's trying to get away from this pack right now.
And I can't say as I blame them right now. These guys are...
Wow. I mean, what? I mean, I know we got a stage caution in 25 laps, but these guys are racing like it is the last lap. It's crazy.
No kidding. Yeah, Sean Williams started 11th.
Hey, Rudy, guess who's creeping in the top 10 right now? Take a guess. Who's that truck on the very outside lane behind Jason Jacoby? That's Femi Olat. He's very strong, man. No matter what track it is, you expect him to see him up front. He won 2 to 3 races in the round of 12. I expect him to win some more races in this round, if it's not tonight.
Well, Falkingham jumped up there with them, so they're going to try to get something working. Nope. Well, that phased out real quick. We're going to go 3 wide. Now Jacoby goes up there with them.
Jacoby's been trying to get that third lane going, but no way he's really going with him. Oh, wow. Man, Femi, I know did not want to go with them.
Yeah, Femi's trying to get to the front, so, you know, whatever he's got to do to get there, him and Falkingham could be working together right now. Which I don't think Femi's not the type of guy that works with you. He's a loner.
Let me tell you something, Rudy. If the hole is about 12 feet wide, he's going to put a truck in it.
Yeah, you got that right.
If he finds a hole that'll fit enough, he's going to go for it.
Yep.
That's how he races. He's aggressive, and that's what we expect out of him. Another driver that creeping up, he's in the very tail end of this pack right here, is Taylor Fry. He started 25th. He's up to 12th.
Yeah.
So a few drivers that's made their way into the top 10 started in the back, made their way up to the front.
Yeah, because the guys behind him now, Spencer Owens and these guys are trying to kind of stay clear of that front pack. They want to have some room to check up if something happens up there. Hey, Mom! Mom's in chat.
Mom's in chat. Hey, Mom, love you.
Love you, Mom. She'll probably say, love you too, sons. She's a sweet lady.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Check out the very outside lane. Here comes Femi Olat.
Yes, he is.
And Daniel Falkham's going with them. Those two have been working good together.
And bringing Tom Mercier, Jason Jacoby right along with him. Femi wants to get up here and lead a lap.
Wow,
you know?
They're about to catch Cody Miller here. Cody Miller's about to go a lap down. I don't know what happened to him, but again, they're going to swallow him up just like they did the Trey Normile earlier.
Now they go to the outside. Cody stays right on that yellow line, giving them all the room they need on the outside. Femi Olat with quite a bit of a lead drops it down in front of Bobby Chaney. Excuse me. I was thinking Elijah Gracia there.
And now you got Daniel Falkham leading the outside lane with Tom Mercier behind him. Tom Mercier started 18th. He's up to 5th. So I'm telling you, a few drivers that started in the back made their way up to the front.
I'll tell you, next season... Oh,
I'm
man.
sorry to cut you off, Reed, man. I tell you, I'm not surprised Femi pulled that move.
I think next season, we're going to see things out of Tom Mercier that we haven't seen yet, because he has been improving. It seems like every season he's getting better and better and better, you know?
Oh, absolutely. And that...
Wow, Femi dropped clear to the back now.
Well, Daniel Falkham left. I mean, when Femi Olat pulled that move to try to block, that hurt his momentum, and Daniel Falkham didn't want to be stuck behind him.
Bobby Chaney pulling him around here, and he's got a good teammate to work with right there, Ariotti.
I tell you what, look how this pack behind them closed in on this lead pack. I mean, now, it looked like it separated just a little bit, but the more these guys bow up front, this back group has caught them.
Yep, Spencer Owens, John Barry, Will Klein. Yes, sir. Cody Lama's back here, and then way back, Taylor Fry losing the draft off of them. James Coulibaly.
Whoa!
Getting pretty crazy up here in front here. Falkingham.
Yeah, look at Falkham. I tell you what, it is so surprising. We say this every week. That it's so surprising he has not got a win yet this season. But I guarantee you, before this season's over, he's going to get that one. He takes it clear to the bottom.
Dang, man, I'm telling you.
And you have to do that because
Yeah.
it could close up it could close up so fast. You have to, if you got the opportunity to get to the bottom, you got to take it.
Your mom goes, my boys. That's funny. Well, here comes Jacoby on the outside.
Jason Jacoby now to the outside. Started 19th. Trying to go for the lead. He's got Keaton Jones behind him.
Yeah, he's got nothing to lose either. He's not in the chase, but boy, he's out here at least trying to make his presence known. And doing an amazing job of it, too.
Absolutely.
All the way from 19th to 2nd.
Well, he had a good truck last week at Indianapolis, and he caught the wall coming off turn number 1, did a lot of damage, and he had to fall out of the race because of it.
Yeah. Tom Mercier. Back here riding right in behind Elijah Gracia. Oh. Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, oh, man, I'm sorry, I don't mean to yell, but man, that's scary.
That's what we're going to be doing all night long. If anybody in chat does not like restricted plate racing, I don't know what's wrong with you. Because it is some greatest racing.
I know it.
Not that we don't get that at other tracks, but I mean, if you want pack racing, you're going to get it here or at Talladega.
And these guys know how to put on a show. You know, we were talking about that before, and you know, I think it partly the builds has made where, remember we said last season and the season before that every week it was a surprise finish, and we seen stuff that we had never seen before. These guys have done it, you know, and we haven't seen that this season. Remember, we just really haven't seen the excitement like we have the last couple of seasons, and I think it's partly the build to blame.
Oh, I could totally agree. Well, I do have some breaking news right now. Spencer Owens, we talked to him for the race, lost connection, and is out.
No.
That means, you know, he said his next 2 tracks, worst racetracks like Darlington, Atlanta, he's going to really have to get it done out there.
Wow, Sean Williams just took it below the yellow line. Get off that line, Sean.
Probably got a little loose in the trial one. That's why he was down there. Elijah Gracia, I'm impressed with him so far in this race, just hanging up there. I mean, he's a good driver, and if he has a good car, whatever he drives, he's going to be up towards the front, and he's doing a very good job right now. Just hanging on the outside lane with Jason Jacoby.
Jacoby trying to get a lap led. What the heck is that? Something going on out there? Hold on. Go ahead, I'll be right back.
All right, 20 laps completed, and Jason Jacoby does lead that lap. We got 15 laps to go before the stage caution. Oh, man, and Jason Jacoby takes it down to the bottom. Here comes Elijah Gracia to the outside, and with Daniel Falkingham on the bottom. Down the back straightaway once again. Here comes Elijah Gracia getting the push from Tom Mercier. You also got Tommy Gossett hanging up there with them as well. Scott Ramler and Keaton Jones all up on that outside lane. Whoa, and you came back at a hectic time. Jason Jacoby tried to block Elijah Gracia to that outside, and look, he's in the middle now.
Oh, man, why are they hanging him out to dry like that all the time? Here comes Scott Ramler.
I don't think Elijah Gracia expected Jason Jacoby to block like that, and it's going to hurt both their momentum, and also, they're both going to drop back.
Well, here goes Bobby Cheney back around at Daniel Falkingham, and he leads that lap. So did Falkingham lead a lap? Yes, he did. Oh, he got some much-needed bonus points.
Oh, Daniel Falkingham stuck his nose underneath Ariati there.
Man, I'm telling you.
Now you see Ariati go to well, it looked like this group was going to be bigger, but that back group dropped back a little bit again. I think they're like, yeah, probably for best.
Yeah, Tony Hillbrands and Aaron Smith. Aaron is actually the point leader right now, but they're technically all kind of equal. But those points do add up, you know, with him having a 5-point lead over John Barry. You know, from first to eighth, there's only 23 points separating them. So this is going to be a definite, very important point race right here tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For both of them. I mean, Aaron Smith, John Barry for sure. And they're both right in the gear, 12th and 13th. Man, look at the push that Ariati's getting on that outside from Jason Jacoby.
I'll tell you. Jacoby drops
Jason
down.
Jacoby is like, I'm going to take it away before you can even move down to the bottom.
Holy
what a
smokes.
fake.
And boy, Bobby Cheney got into the back of Jacoby right there. I'll tell you, they were talking about you can't even so much as even touch them cars in the corners. They will bumper hook.
Oh, it's just incredible. The type of racing these guys are. They're just going at this early. It's like, if you think this is, I mean, we're already seeing great racing. If this is what it's going to be like right now, what do you expect in the final laps? It's going to get even more intense.
Man, I'm telling you, it is crazy right now.
Ariati's going to try it again to try to get up to the front.
Looks like he's got a pretty good run, but
it's just Jason Jacoby is like, nuh-uh.
Yep. Scott Rambler, though, bidding. He's pushing the daylights out of Ariati right now. Speaking of daylight, we're starting to get into the darker time now, so it ain't going to be long. Well, the lights are coming on.
Yep, the lights
up at the top of the grandstands are coming on, so.
Yep, the lights just turned on. We got 10 laps to go before the stage caution.
Toby leading.
Ariati again with the run on the outside lane. Not as good of a run as he had last lap, though, so I don't think we're going to see him get to the front here.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Jason Jacoby is running VR.
It's insane.
Ooh, man, I'm telling you. Well, now, it's going to be important to see who can be up there to get the stage points. That's going to be a key factor here tonight, try to get those stage points. So, you know, and you got drivers out here that are not in the chase bidding for that top spot, and that's going to take points away from some of these chase drivers.
Well, Ariati finally got to the race lead, but now he's going to have Scott Rambler to his outside.
Yes, sir. Rambler already led one lap, but man. Oh, and he drops it to the bottom. And the 77's coming with him, Keaton Jones.
And now we got this backpack catching back up again. It's closing in on the stage caution, so drivers that are in the back are going to try and make their way up to the front. How about Tom Mercier getting left up high?
Again, yeah, he's done that several times, and man, it's just not working out for him. But you know, the thing of it is, Joseph, you get such a run when you're behind somebody, and you hate to lose that momentum. So I can kind of understand why he does kind of go around like that, just so he doesn't lose his momentum.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And Rambler drops it down in front of Ariati. Oh, contact!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh, him and Keaton Jones touched. Keaton Jones says, okay, I led one lap. I want to get up here and lead some more.
It's crazy to see how many non-playoff drivers we have battling up front. But they got nothing to lose. They want to go out there for a win tonight.
Well, the playoff drivers there, we do have Daniel Falkingham and Sean Williams and Femi Olat. Well, Femi Olat was inside the top 10. Nick Mucinex just rolled into 9th. So all these guys trying to get inside the top 10 here to get those valuable bonus points. Keaton Jones, the outside. Elijah Gracia. Man, Elijah's really showing he's showing a lot of talent here tonight.
Man, that was a great save by Jason Jacoby, though.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to drop all the way back.
Yep.
I think it's best for him right now.
I think you're right. Yeah, he's clear back in the pack here in 19th right now. Well, we got 6 laps to go to get the stage. Who's going to be the guy that's going to get all the points?
Wow, look at who's that up the very outside. That's
Elijah
Gracia all the way up there with Daniel Falkingham.
Oh, contact into the wall.
Elijah actually got in the wall, and that held up Daniel Falkingham. Oh, trouble behind them, maybe? Oh, no, they saved it. We're good. Cody Miller almost went around.
Oh, my gosh.
And look at how that stacked up that field behind him.
Yes, it did.
5 to go in the stage.
Ariotti and Scott Ramler, boy, bidding for this spot. Falkingham got shuffled back. You see that? He's outside the top 10. Now look who's rolling into the top 10. Aaron Smith.
Aaron Smith. I mean, what, Elijah Gracia, like I said, he got in the wall, and Daniel Falkingham was behind him. He had to back out, too.
Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, this is changing big time up here right now. Sean Williams up to 3rd.
Yeah. Oh,
Femi.
no.
Femi.
What did I say earlier? If there's a hole, he's going to take it.
You betcha. He did.
He did.
Whoa. You notice Tom Mercier never left his back bumper. And Sean Williams goes back real quick, back to 8th.
You guys, I know it's for the stage, but I hope you have a truck to make it all the way to lap 80.
Well, folks, if you're just joining us, we've been caution-free, and it's getting interesting because we're coming to the end of the first stage here, looking for lap 35. Oh, my gosh, I'm telling you.
Well, it is go time, and that's where Femi usually shows up.
Yes, sir.
Whoa, and Keene Jones to the bottom.
Man, I'm telling you. Guys are making me awful nervous right now.
Oh, same here. I mean, this is the safest spot all over the racetrack. It's the booth.
Look at Femi. He wants this stage win worse than anybody out there, I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what did I say? He fit a truck through that hole, and I'm telling you, that just shows how bad he wants it. And Tom Mercio, he dropped back a little bit, but now he's back in the hunt. We got 12 trucks in this lead pack.
Oh, my gosh, I'm telling you. I got to get my nerves calmed back down here.
Well, you'll be able to calm those nerves in about a couple of laps. Not sure if you could do that right now.
This is nuts, man. Femi pulled back a little bit. He's trying to get down to get a little side draft off of Ariotti right now and Keaton Jones. If he can get that side draft with a little help from Tom Mercier, he could possibly pull out the stage win.
Well, it is 2 to go now. The pits are closed, so now it's all for stage points.
And this would definitely help him. He was tied with John Barry for 2nd, only 5 points behind Aaron Smith. And Aaron Smith is no longer inside the top 10. He's in 12th.
Whoa. Who's that going through the middle? That's Ariotti through the middle. Oh, they're about to come up to 3 trucks, 3-lap trucks. Look at Ariotti with the move. And Sean Williams giving a big push.
And Femi's got no help on the bottom.
Yeah, that's a couple trucklings back.
Oh, my gosh. Ariotti to the lead. Sean Williams.
A white flag in the stage.
Yes. One more to go, folks.
You got to come down, Ariotti. I know you don't want to leave Sean out there, but if you got to.
We got lap traffic. Lap traffic going to play into this.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. Ari did that so smooth. Boy, the lap traffic are all split, and they don't know which way to go here.
They got to go. Oh, man.
Oh, you got to be kidding
guys.
me.
Oh, poor Keene Jones going to get caught.
Oh, my gosh. Oh,
because Femi to the outside.
Gets out
no
to
help.
the outside.
No help. Scott Ramler going to make a move to the outside. 3 wide. I think Ariotti's going to get it.
He's going to get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sean Williams 2nd. Femi Olat 3rd. Whoo.
can we take a breather for a little while?
Holy smokes! I got to catch my breath. I'm telling you that.
Oh my goodness, that was great. And of course, that lap traffic made it even better. To be honest with you.
Oh man, I'm telling you. Whew. Well, I don't know if Aries in here. He was, but.
Well, we're gonna have a chance to. I know they're about to make their pit stop soon,
he's in
so
here.
we'll have a talk with them afterwards. But man, that was amazing, and that's just only for the stage caution.
I know it. That's pretty crazy, man.
Well,
just think of what the rest of the race is going to be like.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Well, only 3 drivers that are in the playoffs in the round of 8 only got stage points. That is Sean Williams 2nd, Femi Olat 3rd, and Daniel Falkingham 9th.
Wow. Isn't that something? Well, I think a couple of them guys pitted early. Koulibaly, Taylor Fry, and James Simmons, I think pitted early.
I think they're going to take the wave. They'll definitely take the wave around here. James Koulibaly should get the lucky dog here for his truck a lap down.
Right. So, well, yeah, they're all going to come to pit road here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Wow, what a race. Sean's going to stay out to lead a lap. What?
I am probably hoping maybe, unless he wants to lead a lap and then come down pit road next time by, be in the back. Unless he's banking on their caution.
I don't know. Well, he's going to have to come in anyhow because he ain't going to make it too many more laps, and he's going to be out of fuel. You get about, it's right around, I think, 42 laps on a tank of fuel, I think. Right around there.
I think Jared Darling only took fuel only. He's back out on the racetrack. And, oh, man, did Ariati beat Scott Ramley? He did.
Well, you want to get him up here and talk to him?
Absolutely, I'll get him in here.
All right.
Just give me one sec. Gotta look for him. There he is. Ariati, you got a copy, buddy?
10-4, I got you.
Well, first off, congratulations on the stage win, but man, the racing out there, at least from what we're seeing up in the booth, has just been very nerve-wracking and intense. What does it look like from your view?
It's just as intense, honestly. It is. I told the guys when I just bit here that I had to let go of the steering wheel. I had the dead grip on it. It's pretty hardcore. It's a lot of there's just a lot going on, a lot to keep up with right now. But yeah, it's pretty intense.
All right, now you guys are about to have your final stage here. What's your strategy for the rest of this race? You going to be hanging back a little bit, or are you just going to stay up front as much as possible?
Yeah, if I can stay up front as much as possible, that'd be ideal for me, I think. It's going to be kind of close on fuel here. I only had about 7 laps of fuel when we pit, so it'll be interesting to see how far these cars can go, but I'll try to stay up front, maybe draft a little bit, try to save a little bit of gas here, but I would love to. Yes, if I could stay in the top 10, that'd be that's a plan.
All right, Ariati. Well, good job on the stage win, and best of luck to you for the rest of the race. Maybe we'll talk to you in victory lane afterwards.
Sure, I hope so. I hope you guys enjoy the show.
Oh, we are definitely enjoying the show. That's for sure. I hope. How about the viewers in chat right now? You guys enjoying this racing? Because it's been crazy so far, and it's about to get even more intense. So Jared Darling did come down pit road, but looked like he did not make a pit stop at all. He actually just drove through pit road because doesn't have a pit stop time. So he's going to be the race lead. With Sean Williams did come down pit road to make his pit stop. He wanted to stay out to lead a lap. He's right now 12th. Should get the 1 to go signal here next time by. And when we do get the restart, it's going to be 41 laps to go. We will literally be at the halfway point, basically, once these guys go back green.
Yeah, and I think they're going to be really, really, really close on fuel. I do not know exactly, but...
Well, I mean, Ariati, he did say they were going to be close on fuel, unless, like I said, they get enough caution laps. We'll see, but... Aaron Smith is on the apron right now. Do you think he's trying to save fuel? I think some of these drivers are already trying to save. Some of them are actually going to come down pit road. Yeah, Jared Darling actually comes down pit road now. Think they're just wanting to come in to add a little bit of extra fuel in there. Doesn't hurt. Well, they do got the one to go signal here with Ariati, the race leader. Scott Ramler to his outside. Got Keen Jones third, Jason Jacoby fourth, Daniel Falkingham fifth, Sean Williams sixth, and then everybody else from there on back came down pit road.
Sorry, I had an issue I had to work on. So, okay, so Scott Rambler is going to be the new leader then, or no? Ariati is.
Ariati the new leader, and I believe, where the heck did Keen Jones go? I don't see him on the racetrack anymore. Did he blink out?
He left.
Oh Jesus! Okay.
Or did he drop out?
Either way, he's not up here, that's for sure.
Yeah, because he was way up inside the top 10, and now it's like he dropped connection or something. Did he lose? He did. So. He did. He dropped connection in TeamSpeak, too.
That's too bad. Had a great run going. Well,
yes,
Rudy,
he did.
It's about to get intense.
Get him going.
All right, the pace car's about to peel off. We're going to have 41 laps to go here in Daytona. Basically, the halfway point, green flag back in the air, and Ariati is gone.
Wow, what did Scott Rambler start in fourth gear?
Either that or he was just trying to see if he could get an opening on the bottom. He did. Got up to third. Now Sean Williams stuck on that outside lane.
Side-by-sider Jason Jacoby. And here comes the number 99 into the picture. Now, the Trey Normal is a lap down.
I'm not sure about being up in this lead pack. I would not. If you want to be back in the lead lap, I would get out of this pack.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, they're all over the place. Tony Hilbrand took it down below the yellow line to get up where he's at right now. And where is Femi Olat? He is way in the back, 21st.
We'll see him in a few minutes.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Well, he got some good bonus points. So now the rest of it, take your time, be patient, and that's what he'll do.
Hey, Rudy, before this really gets intense, I think it's a good time. You know what I mean, right?
Oh, yeah. Let's do it, huh?
Let's crank it up here in Daytona.
So, Daniel Falkingham to the lead.
Scott Ramler to that outside, though, with Jason Jacoby helping him out. Oh, look at Jason Jacoby through the middle.
Oh, through the middle.
That's not Femi Olai driving that truck. He's driving like Femi.
Yeah. Well, they hung Scott Rambler up on the high side. He gets it to the bottom, but again, Tom Mercier's up there. Something about that high side he likes. I don't know.
I think that time he didn't mean to be up there. I think he was behind Scott Rambler, and when Jason Jacoby made that move, it made him lose some momentum.
Tommy Gossett gets up in front of him. Now Mercier drops it to the bottom. Here comes, I just happened to catch something out of my plates here is Jared Darling, Josh Robin back here. Jared Darling trying to get his way back to the front after leading a lap. Got a bonus point out of the way. Now it's just run the rest of the race clean here. We've had no cautions here tonight, folks. It's been caution-free, and we've had 23 lead changes already.
That's, I mean, I do believe it because it does seem like we've had a lot of lead changes for sure.
Man, I'm telling you.
Trey Normile way up there. I think maybe he wants to slowly get out of this pack. I think that's a smart move. You know, he's first truck a lap down.
Yeah.
If a caution comes out, he'll be back on the lead lap.
Yeah, he doesn't really want to get up here and race too awful hard with these guys, but he does want to keep himself. Well, he just lost that position to Taylor Fry and James Simmons. Simmons running in 21st right now, and he is the first one lap down.
Jason Jacoby back to the outside lane. He's got Scott Rambler behind him. Daniel Falkham still leads that lap.
Man, I'm telling you, these guys are really putting it on, ain't they?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
I'm just wondering how long it's going to last. I don't see it lasting. At each lap, it just gets more intense, and they get closer and closer to each other too.
I know it. It's amazing how they can run like this, and you see them weaving around a little bit. Oh, Jacoby goes to the high side.
Yeah, I think Scott Rambler just squeezed the hole between them.
And Tommy Gossett right behind him. Jacoby goes backwards. Tony Hillbrands, I was watching him earlier. Tony's got himself in a pretty good place right now.
Yeah, we haven't talked much about him so far tonight, but he's got himself up into the top 10. Started 8th, actually, but dropped back a little bit. I don't think he wanted to be in that lead pack early on, but now, you know, when the time comes, got to be there.
You betcha. Buckingham leading the way here. Rambler on the high side. Everybody's minding their P's and Q's up here right now. A little quieter now that we're off that first stage, ain't it?
Yeah, for sure. I think now they just want some racing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're still being aggressive. This is probably still a lot of racing than I expected right now, but definitely in the first stage. But these guys are still going hard. How about Tommy Gossett getting Scott Rambler a push? We haven't seen Tommy Gossett up here for most of the night. Here he is up in 4th.
I was just looking back here. James Coulibaly.
Yeah, all of a sudden he's in the top 10.
Yeah, he had fallen way back. Cody Lamas. Cody started almost dead last, 24th. Spencer Owens never did come back, but Keaton Jones is back out on the track now.
Nick Musenek's up in the top 10 all of a sudden. He's got lap truck Taylor Fry behind him.
That's about to change. Jared Darling's coming up behind him now, so that's going to change.
You got James Simmons there, too. I mean, you got 3 trucks up there that's a lap down. They're trying to get that free pass, try to do that first truck a lap down. Right now, James Simmons has it.
Yeah, it was a battle there for a while between him and Taylor Fry, but Taylor's on the outside and quite a gap behind them. So James is just trying to keep himself in that lucky dog position. And what happened to Tommy Gossett? He's going backwards.
Just nobody went with them on that outside lane.
Man, Elijah Gracia comes up there. And man, these guys are switching lanes like crazy, aren't they?
For sure.
Pretty good stuff, man. I'll tell you. Right along here with James Simmons. First truck a lap down. Did you see the night sky setting in? That's pretty. I like that. Lights on the track. James is trying to keep himself ahead of the other guys that are a lap down. Staying right with the leaders.
Scott Rambler back to that outside lane, trying to get that push from Jason Jacoby. Not going to be successful yet.
Yeah, Jacoby got a little gap there where he just closed that gap up. So, oh, did I just see somebody blow a motor?
I
seen smoke, but it could have been a
glitch
code thing, or
That's
yeah,
what
glitch
I thought
when
too.
they, like they're about to lose connection or something, then come back.
They're about to catch up to Cody Miller. Cody Miller's
yep.
actually about to go 2 laps down here.
Yeah, man, oh man, what's up with Cody Miller?
Not a good night so far.
And you know, I remember just a couple of seasons ago, man, we used to talk about Cody a lot. He was up there bidding for the win every single race, and boy, he just has not been on his A game here lately.
Yeah, just, you know, every now and then some drivers just go through some slumps, but I guarantee you we will definitely not see Cody Miller do that forever in the rest of his North career. We'll definitely see him up front again soon.
That Rambler. And it looks like he's going to stay on the high side. There was enough room there for him to come down, but he did not.
Yep. You know who's coming into the picture? Somebody we haven't talked about much, running in top 10. Here comes John Barry on that outside lane. He was hanging back for a little while, and now he's up here. You know, it's coming to 28 laps to go this time by.
It's go time.
It's go time, yep.
Yeah, you know, we were talking about that here the other night about, you know, used to be you waited till about 5 to go. Well, with the way these trucks are anymore, you need to start making your move a little sooner. I'm thinking like 15 or 20 to go. You need to start thinking about making your move, you know. Kobe high side. Scott Rambler did drop it down finally in front of Daniel Falkingham. You know, this could be a Scott Rambler night.
It can for 2 weeks in a row. Yeah.
I don't want to jinx him.
Oh man, I mean that win he had last week at Indianapolis, just the emotions he had after that race just was nuts, and just how emotional he got. Well, I know that gave him some confidence and some momentum, and looks like he's got a strong truck to get another one tonight. He's got to have to survive 27 more laps, though.
Yeah, he's probably going to be beating himself up, saying, you know, wishing he could have ran better throughout the season and been inside that top 8 here. And because even if he did win here tonight, doesn't lock him into any chase or anything, because he's totally out of the top 8.
Oh, he'll be a playoff contender. We'll probably see it next season. If he keeps up these kind of results and this momentum, we'll definitely see him in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully next season.
Well, you know, he makes up a lot of ground on these road courses, although he didn't have a good run at Brands Hatch. I mean, he had a good run up to the end.
He did, but it just ended up on his roof over there and late in the race.
He tripped.
Well, I got to give a lot of drivers the credit for what kind of racing they're providing out tonight. Just some great and intense and just amazing racing. And yet, I mean, we've seen some moves tonight that we're like, oh man, they're about to wreck, but they have not. They've done a good job. But not ready to say that's what we're going to see the entire race. I know it's going to happen sooner or later. It's just a matter of when.
Cody Miller just went another lap. He just got that. Finally fell out of that, so he is off the pace. That's a shame. And Keaton Jones, I guess, finally did take a behind the wall, even though he came back and everything. Oh no, he dropped connection again.
That's
oh my god.
iRacing can do well. It might not be ours. Could be his internet connection. It can be like that sometimes.
Yeah, because he dropped out of TeamSpeak. I'm looking right at it. So, yep, lost internet connection again. Oh my.
Well, 25 laps to go, and they are still too wide from I would say about 7 rows. It seems like. Wow, look at who is that? Tommy Gossett.
Yeah, Tommy
just
Gossett
left James
in there.
Simmons up there.
That's just moving John Barry closer to the front.
Josh Robbins is there as well. Josh Robbins, he was up here earlier, fell back just a little bit to stay away from this pack, but he's making his way back up towards the front too.
Well, I want to keep an eye on Femi Lap because Femi is the one that, you know, he is tied right there with John Barry. He had a good finish in the stage, finished second or third, third. Yeah, Sean Williams was second and Femi was third. So he had a good finish in the stage. Here comes Aaron Smith up behind him. Look for them two maybe to work together. Cody Lama's just ahead of them. We might see them guys working together. Boy, the 99 keeps blinking there. Old Raw Gator. Kobe leading another lap.
Tell you what, Jason Jacoby just can't get to that bottom lane. I mean, those are 2 strong trucks on that bottom lane right now, Scott Ramler and Daniel Falkingham. And I know Jason Jacoby is strong, but man, I'm not sure if he can contend with those 2 on the bottom right now. He just needs a good push from Tommy Gossett to clear Scott Ramler.
Falkingham sitting there on the bottom. You're right behind Ramler. Kobe leads another lap. I'll tell you, he's bound determined to win this thing. Jacoby is, you know what? He is.
Man, it's just, oh gosh, I know it's like it's so close for it to be an open lane on the bottom for Jacoby to pull down, but just Scott Ramley just knows how to peek his nose underneath him. Oh, he's got to have it now. I mean, come on, you got to pull that. There you go. Oh, it might bring.
Gossett came with him.
Gossett, no. Oh, my goodness.
You've got to be kidding me.
I know Ramler was not lifting there.
Oh, no.
I thought that was it right there, Rudy. I thought we were going to have it.
That would have been a big one.
I mean, I guarantee you could not fit a piece of paper between Tommy Gossett's back bumper and Scott Ramler's front bumper.
Boy, Ramler just come right up on Jacoby and just
How about Tommy Gossett now shooting to the outside, trying to take the lead for the first time today?
You need to make sure you're live. You're not live.
I'm live.
Okay, well, you're way
They're down
behind.
the back straightaway now.
You're like way behind or something.
I said Tommy Gossett late. I did call out his move late. I was just trying to finish up.
Man. Well, I'll tell you what, Tommy Gossett drops it down in front of Jason Jacoby. He's bound determined to lead this lap.
20 laps to go this time by. Here comes Elijah Gracia now to the outside, and John Barry there.
Oh my gosh.
It just seems like every time someone takes a lead and drops down to the bottom, somebody else from the outside is going to take the lead. Sooner or later, we're going to see John Barry take the lead or Josh Robbins.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Elijah takes it to the bottom. He's going to let John Barry get a point.
Every time the driver that was leading the outside lane finally gets to the bottom, the next driver on the outside lane takes advantage. I just don't think that's the move. You know, from what I've been seeing, I would not leave that driver hanging on that outside lane.
Yeah, I think John's got the right idea right now. Stay in that high side, because if he comes down in front of Elijah, then the next guy in line's going to get by him.
Oh, here we go. Trouble behind them. Trey Normile. Aaron Smith involved. Bobby Chaney involved.
Oh, my. Let's go back and check this out, folks. Yeah, okay, let me get up here. Aaron Smith. I'm not sure exactly who that was that started it, but let's see.
I think it was James Simmons.
Oh, was it? Oh, yes, it was. He got up into the wall, and Cody Lamas. Oh, my gosh.
Just had nowhere to go. Oh, and...
Okay, well, let's...
And Aaron Smith, nowhere to go.
Yeah, I know. That was a shame right there because... the heck is he? There he is, yeah. But he did take it out across the grass and saved it, so... But James Simmons, man, he got a bad deal, and a raw gator there, Trey Normile. But let me go back here. Let's check it out. Guess I can't. Oops. Oh, huh. What the heck happened? I don't know what happened there.
Well,
okay, I lost it.
We know what happened. Aaron Smith, points leader coming into this race, playoff driver.
Yep.
Involved in the reg. That's what I talked about at the beginning of the show, that we could see a playoff driver. This is a make or break race for a playoff driver. Either get a great result, and that could help them, propel them to go into the championship or they get involved in something out of their control, and they have to go perform in the next two races. And
I'll tell you what, man, this is the way they're driving out right now is just absolutely crazy. I want to talk to John Barry. I know nobody's going to come to pit road because nobody wants to give up that track position. John Barry, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, Rudy.
Wow, dude. You know, you saved everything you had the first half of that race, and it seemed like there was a whole nother person driving that truck in the second half.
Yeah, just I don't know, at one point, like, there was like the momentum started going, and it's like, oh, I guess I'll go with it, and it took me all the way up here. So yeah, the racing up here, like these trucks, like when you go into the corner, ever since this newest build, like they get really, I wouldn't say loose, but they really seem like they're really light going into the corner. There's been a couple of times I've almost lost it.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing too. Yeah, it's like you can't really, you're almost on the edge of out of control.
Yeah, like in the pack, like I'm not really seeing people doing like pushing around a lot, but you can tell like these trucks do feel quite light. I'm really surprised we haven't ranked more yet, which I'll probably just jinx it. Oh well.
Yep. Well, now what do you got to do? I mean, you know, you got guys behind you that want this win, and it's really important for you to get this win to lock you into the next round. So, man, you're going to drive just as aggressive as you have been, right?
I mean, I got to still keep the aggression level up, but that's when everybody else is going to get more aggressive, and you're going to see a lot more taken, a lot less give, and you're going to see like these runs, these trucks, they definitely suck up a lot more than than what we're used to. So the runs kind of come out of nowhere. So I'm not even really sure like how much I really want to fly. Just kind of got to protect whatever lane I'm in and just hope that it don't get right over.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is pretty awesome to go this far before we've seen the first caution, other than the stage caution. That's pretty cool, man. It's been some great racing out there. Joseph and I we have just been like ecstatic about tonight's race. It's just been absolutely off the chain. So, well, we're gonna let you go, John. So good luck out there, man. Bring home the win for the team.
I'll try to. Thank you, Rudy.
All right, thank you, sir. Wow, man. Wow.
Oh, wow. You got John Barry that's pretty excited that where he's at right now. Aaron Smith, not really happy with the end of the lap choice. Came in the chest, a bunch of talentless hacks in here. Gotta love it when a lapper ends your race, and I don't blame him, you know.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's one thing to get involved in a reg, but it's another when a lapper ends your race, too. And he's in the playoffs. That means he needs to perform the next two races, which is Darlington and Atlanta. So that's a tough break for him, too. And just needs to catch a break in the play. I mean, he's lucky to make it into the round of 8, to be honest with you, because he had a couple bad runs out in the round of 12, so...
He'll be all right, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Don't have to get too frustrated yet, Aaron. Now, if this was the last race of this round, then yeah, I'd be really upset. But you still got, what, 2 more races in the round? Darlington and Atlanta, right?
Yep, Darlington next week, Atlanta in 2 weeks.
So you still got 2 more weeks to get a win, brother. Lock you in.
Oh, you know, I'm really excited about Darlington, but I'm also really excited about Atlanta. Darlington, you know, it's a narrow racetrack, and you're going to see a lot of drivers get up into that wall, get that Darlington stripe. You're going to see a lot of trouble there as well. But Atlanta, if it's a hot, slick racetrack out there, these trucks are going to be as sideways, and the tires are going to wear down so quickly. So we got some great racetracks in the round of 8.
Yeah, and Darlington, you know, that's like you were just saying, that's going to be interesting because, you know, pretty much the corners are almost single lane because it's so tight going in the corners. It's hard to pass in the corners.
Well, they do have the one to go single here, and John Berry said these trucks are really loose, and I believe him because I've seen these trucks get out of shape several times tonight. But he's up there on that outside lane, restarting second. But how about Elijah Grossi? How big would this be if he got the win tonight? I mean, just the excitement in his voice.
I know it. And he's not in the chase, you know, eliminated. I think 2 weeks ago he was eliminated point-wise. This would be big for him. How about Tommy Gossett? I mean, good Lord, man. That guy, he's been inside the top 5 all race long.
Yeah, well, he's going to have an opportunity to go after this win, and so has the rest of the field, too. Well, we're going to have the pace car to peel off. Rudy's going to be 15 laps to go.
All right, here we go. Pace car just about ready to head to pit road. It does. Elijah Grossi in command, and green. We're back underway here at Daytona.
Wow, both Elijah Grossi and John Berry just about even on that restart.
That's pretty awesome right there. Berry with a little bit of a lead here going into turn 1. Is he going to drop to the bottom?
I mean, he's got a great pusher. Josh Robbins, he's got a great pusher, a great restricted plate racer.
I would not go to the bottom because, you know, what he's doing right now, see, he's forcing the hand of the upper line. As you see Jason Jacoby trying to work that upper line. Oh, and he brings them with him. Oh, my.
Wow, look at Jason Jacoby way up there trying to go for this race lead.
He's going to get it, and he's going to dump off Tom Mercier again. Poor Tom. He's been dumped off so many times.
Oh, come on, Josh. Don't do that. Oh, he's stuck in the middle now. Oh, no, Jason Jacoby's stuck up there.
They just shuffled Jacoby right out of it. But he's not done yet. Here comes Jared Darling.
Whoa, oh goodness, Rudy. Oh goodness, the heart rate is starting to go up, not just for these drivers, but for me as well.
Oh, that's Ariotti up there. Ariotti with Jacoby right now, and they drop it to the middle lane. Bobby Cheney not out of it yet. Up there and led 5 laps early. Jacoby clear to the bottom, switching lanes, back to the high side. Not sure where he wants to be. Femi Olat in 10th.
Josh Robbins trying to clear John Berry. Can't quite get done. He'll be able to now. Nick Musenek's all of a sudden in the top 5.
Everybody wants to get themselves locked into the chase by a win.
Look how close they are behind them, though.
Oh, my gosh. Rewind again. Femi Olat on the high side working with Ariotti. Here they come.
And Femi Olat's got a good truck pushing him, too. Ariotti's been strong all night long. Look at Sean Williams squeezing through man. Look who's in the top 10, TCB. We have not said his name all night long, and there he is in the top 10.
Wow, right in the middle, too.
Where did he come from?
Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, these guys are racing so hard right now.
It's going to happen any second, Rudy. It's going to happen.
Well, yeah. We know it is, but we just don't know when. Oh, the way these guys are racing, oh my gosh. See, now what happened to Femi there? Femi and them, they drifted all the way back. They lost everything that they gained up there.
Just did. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sean Williams involved. Jason. One truck up and over. That's Tony Hillbrands.
Oh, no. I'm trying to catch up to him here, folks. Just give me a second.
Tom Mercier involved.
Let's go back and take a look at this. I'm on board here with Tony Hilbrands. He was right in the middle of this stuff on the bottom. So let's see if we can figure out exactly what happened, who got into who here. Ariotti, Jason Jacoby, right in the middle lane. TCB there. Oh, right there is where it happened. Tommy Goss. Oh, I see what happened. I see exactly what happened. If you go on with Sean Williams, Sean was like pushing the pusher. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yep, I do.
Okay. So let's ride along here with Sean Williams for a minute. Let me back this up a little bit. As you see, Sean kind of, I don't know, I guess he wasn't pushing. He wasn't pushing, but Scott Rambler got into the back of Josh Robin, and that's what started the whole thing. But you said Tony Hilbrands?
Tony Hilbrands went up and over.
Riding on board with him right now. Oh, right there. Gets into Falkingham, was involved in it. Oh, there he goes. Oh, my gosh. Whoa. What a ride for Tony Hilbrands. Tom Mercier bumped back him and TCB. Terrell Baker getting heavy damage. Tom Mercier. Man, we got a lot of trucks involved in that, and guess who the leader is?
John Barry.
He's got to be walking on cloud 9 right now. Now, here's a scenario for you right here. Daniel Falkingham was involved in that accident, and he's got a lot of damage in that truck.
Yeah, but I mean, he wants to finish this race. He knows he hasn't won the trucks to win this race, but you know, he does not have a win yet this season. He's hungry, so no matter how damaged that truck is, he will do everything he can to get that win tonight.
Ariotti 5th, Bobby Chaney up to 6th place. This is good for him after leading earlier. Nick Mucinex, one of the playoff drivers, back here in 7th. Femi Olat, also a playoff driver. All these guys want this win. Jared Darling, 9th. And Taylor Fry still hanging in 10th place. What do you say we talk to Jared Darling?
Yeah, absolutely.
Grab him and yak at him for a minute.
There he is. Oh my God. Come on, TeamSpeak. Let me do it.
You got him? I can drag him up here for you. I got him. There you go.
Jared Darling, you got a copy, man.
Hey, what's up?
Well, you're sitting 9th right now. We haven't seen you run up in the front too much, but now it's go time. What do you have for these guys?
Well, we're clean, so that's first. I mean, on these things, we haven't hit anything yet. Hopefully we don't at all. And, yeah, I've been playing it safe all race, but until then, this race has been very clean. I've been really shocked, honestly, because practice was wild. And so, yeah, I've been kind of hanging back. And now, yeah, we're going to restart here with like 7 to go. So just going to try to get to the front without getting killed.
All right, well, Jared Darling, you're really good at these restrictor plate races. We expect you to be up front late in the race, and you're towards the front late in the race. That's what I expected from you. Hopefully we'll see you in victory lane, or at least we get to talk to you after the race. So best of luck to you out there.
All righty, thanks.
All right, man. He is ready to go, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, man. You know, he did what he wanted to do. Hang back all race long, but now it's go time.
Yep. Well, you know, we got enough time here. I want to talk to a non-chase driver. Let me see if I can get him in here real quick and see what he's got going on. But Elijah Gracia, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, Rudy.
Elijah, 2nd place. You started on the pole. Congratulations, anyhow, for grabbing that pole. Man, it has been nip and tuck out there. It just, you can't, it just seems like the low line, you get down there and somebody goes by you on the outside. What do you got to do now? Are you going to stay on the high side to try to get the win?
I think at this point, yeah, I should be good on fuel now. I was saving a little bit earlier, so should be interesting.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, man, it has been dog eat dog out there tonight.
It's been nuts. I'm glad I got the pole, though. I'm glad that time held. I was really happy.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. By 1/1000th of a second, too. That was pretty nuts. Well, all right, well, let's see if you can get that truck into victory lane here. If not, I know you're not in the points, but a win is a win, and it's good for the ego anyhow.
I got nothing to lose.
There you go. You got nothing to lose. So good luck out there, Elijah.
Thanks, Rudy and Joseph.
Wow.
Well, how big will the size of the party be if Elijah Gracia wins tonight?
Big.
I mean, we saw how big it was for Scott Ramler last week. Could be the same thing for Elijah Gracia. Well, Daniel Falkiam, I know he was involved in that incident a little bit, but I don't think he got too much damage out of that. He seems confident to stay out there.
Yeah, a little bit on the nose there. I don't think it's too awful, horrible, but he does have a little bit there, and I think staying in the draft's going to be what he needs to do right now.
Oh, well, that, and also if that radiator is damaged a little bit, he's got to keep an eye on those temps, especially pushing somebody.
Yes, definitely. All right, well, get them going one last time. This will be it right here, I think. And unless the caution comes out right away.
If they have a caution, if there's a caution with less than 5 laps to go, that'll be the end of the race. But they still got a couple of laps before they get there. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have 7 laps to go for the restart. John Barry is all of a sudden leading this race. Playoff driver Elijah Gracia been strong all night, restarting second. Jason Jacoby third. Daniel Falkian, playoff driver, fourth. Ariati fifth. Bobby Cheney sixth. Femi Olat, playoff driver. He's usually there at the end. Is restarting seventh. Playoff driver Nick Mucinex eighth. Playoff driver Jared Darling ninth. And Taylor Fry rounds up the top 10. The pace car is off. We're ready to go. 7 laps to go here at Daytona. The green flag is back in the air.
Wow, and Elijah did not go. What the heck? Well, he got a good run there from Falkingham, though, but look who's coming up on the high side, Bobby Cheney.
Yeah, I mean, that stacked up that outside lane, and Bobby Cheney took advantage of that. Femi Olat following him.
Taylor Fry says, I'm going with you guys. Hang on, I'm going with you. Hold my beer and watch this.
Wow, look, 3 by 3 by 3.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at Bobby Cheney.
Yeah.
Way up there to the outside for the lead.
John Barry's going, oh my gosh, I ain't going to get this win. The way these guys are racing, I ain't going to get this win. That would put him right in the points lead. Because Aaron Smith's out. But Femi Olat's got something else in mind. Oh my gosh.
Jason Jacoby is got something to say about that, though. He's up to the lead with 6 laps to go. Yep.
He's got nothing to lose. He comes down in front of John Barry. That's not what John wanted. Oh my gosh. I'm starting to shake now.
Oh, here we go. There they go. Oh, there they go. Daniel Falkingham involved? No, he's not. I'm sorry.
No,
Femi Olat's involved.
Jared Darling. Oh.
Jared Darling involved.
Let's go back and take a look at this. I think.
Hey, Rudy, you know what I just realized? 1 lap shootout coming up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm on board here with Jared Darling. And let's see. I'm not sure who. Somebody wiggled or something. I just
that started with Ariati.
Okay, with Ariati. Okay, I'm going to go on board with Ariati then. Let's see what happens here with Ariati. Oh, he wiggled up into Falkingham.
Well, you know what? It looked like Falkingham was also coming down as well, and
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Falkingham. I think Falkingham came down more than Ariati came up. Oh, and Elijah Gracia, I just realized involved in that. Nick Mucinex, but Elijah Gracia, that is too bad.
You know what? Falkingham come right down into Ariati.
I mean, and that's just close racing at Daytona, in the final laps. Not anything to blame for him for. That's just the way it is. But yeah, for sure, he did come down.
Femi Olat was caught up in that. Oh, and he took a behind the wall. Mucinex caught up in it. Chase drivers everywhere caught up into this.
Yeah, Jared Darling, chase driver, Nick Mucinex, Femi Olat. And that's a shame.
Yeah, Femi, he just exited. He said, "Nah, I'm done. Truck's just got too much damage to continue."
Driver I really feel for is Elijah Gracia, though.
Yep.
Was up in the top 5 all race long, and just in the wrong place, wrong time.
And took the pole.
Yeah, for sure. Man, and we got some tempers in chat. Looks like GG Falkium from Femi Olat. But you know what? To be honest, that could have happened to anybody.
Yeah.
It could have. Could have made that mistake from Femi, John Barry, Bobby Chaney, Jason Jacoby. Anybody could have made that mistake. And it's just tight racing. When it comes down to the end, everybody's just so tight together that one little move could be the big one. So, I mean, yeah, Falkium was the fault on that. But, I mean, I don't know how you can fully blame just tight racing.
Right. Well, who do we want to talk to now?
I want to talk to Daniel Falkium, see what he's got.
All right.
Oh, I got it.
So, like, I looked at the
Daniel, wait, hold on. Daniel Falkium, you got a copy, buddy.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Daniel Falkium, you've been ranking top 10 all race long, but, man, you got away with a couple wrecks, but that last one, it looked like probably would have been some fault on you. What happened there?
Yeah, I just looked at the replay on the broadcast. Like I was coming down because we're tightly squeezed. I know it's coming out at the end of the race. I'm trying to leave room as I can on the top side. Like as I was coming down, it looks like when I came close to Aries' corner, he was starting to come up too. I think that's because we already made contact. I think there might have been like a tiny bit of netcode because we kind of like went through each other and then we wrecked. So I think a little netcode had to do with that. So I mean, nothing you can do about that. But yeah, I mean, I did come down. That kind of caused a netcode, but it's just it's starting to get down to the end of this thing. So yeah, I think I will take some fault for that one. But I mean, yeah, it's just tight racing. I just came down a little bit, and I guess that ensued a little bit of netcode. But yeah, we got to beat up a truck, but I mean, we're gonna try to go all the way here. Looks like we're gonna have one lap here.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have a one-lap shootout. You guys are, I assume, at the 2 to go signal now. Well, how is the truck? Is it capable enough to still go on and win this race?
Truck's kind of beat up at the moment. I mean, I still got full power, but I don't know how my arrow is gonna be on this restart. I just need someone pushing me, but I know at the end of these things, everyone's gonna want to win, and I just need to hope for a last lap crash. So. Yeah, hopefully we can go pull this thing out. I'm going to need some luck here, but yeah, most importantly, we got to get some good points, too, for the playoffs, too. So we'll go out and see what happens, but right now I just want to get to the end of this thing.
Well, you will have John Barry in front of him. He's been strong, but you've been strong, too. You're going to restart 4th. Best of luck to you for the rest of this race on this one-lap shootout. Maybe your luck goes your way. Maybe we'll see you in victory lane for the first time this season. Good luck out there.
All right, thanks, Joe.
All right, well, Jacoby in the lead. John Barry, if he finishes right where he is right now, he will probably, more than likely, I'd say just about guaranteed, take over the point lead if he finishes there.
Oh, absolutely. But that's if it depends on what the last lap's going to be. It's probably going to be chaotic. But fans, chat, this is what you came to see. I know you guys have seen some intense racing all race long, but we're going to have a one-lap shootout. It's about who can get through the final lap and who's going to come out on top in that one-lap shootout. It's gonna get fun, Rudy.
Yep. Remember what I said. Hold my beer and watch this, because you're about to see some crazy racing right now.
Well, I tell you what, who I see in the picture. How about James Coulibaly?
I know.
Not really talked much about him all night long, and there he is in 6th. Got a good opportunity to win tonight.
In a clean truck.
And a clean truck. For now, hopefully he could keep it clean once they get to that checkered flag, but we'll just have to see. And, you know, you got Terrell Baker got involved in a couple incidents. There he is in 8th, not giving up. Elijah Gracia didn't look like he had too much damage. He's in 9th, or in 10th right now. So drivers, they're not giving up. They still want to get out there and get some points, even if they're not in the playoffs.
That's right. Never give up. You know, that's my motto. Never give up.
Spencer Owens came in chat. This is not what I came to see. I thought we were here for tacos. Oh, probably for him, he's going after tacos after he fell out of the race early on. All right, well, my heart rate has calmed down just a little bit, but now I know it's going to rise for this final lap shootout.
Man. This is going to be nuts. Strap them seatbelts down good and tight, folks, because, man, hang on. Here we go.
Well, and I know Jason Jacoby wants to get a really good restart, but he cannot have too good of a restart because that outside lane is going to get a big run on him. So he wants to make sure he doesn't pull out too far.
I hope he remembers that. You know, I mean, I'm sure he does. I'm sure that's, you know, probably the foremost thing on his mind right now is how he wants to restart this race. But yet he can't lay back too much and let John Barry get ahead of him. You know, that's the whole thing. Well, and I don't think John needs to stay right where he's at.
Oh yeah.
But the thing of it is, he's got Daniel Falkingham pushing him. How much is Daniel going to be able to do for him? Well, Pace car's in for the final time, folks.
And here we go. One lap. Good restart by Jason Jacoby.
Good, excellent. You know.
Oh man, look at them squirreling behind. Oh, there they go. They're right back there. But
out of there.
Doesn't matter. We're still green. Gotta stay up here. And look at Bobby Chaney pushing Jason Jacoby for the lead. John Barry nowhere to go.
Oh, the contact.
Look at Bobby Chaney with the run on the outside lane. Oh no! Jason Jacoby, no, he wouldn't go. John Barry
take them all out.
Oh, all of them gone.
Oh my gosh!
All of them gone. Bobby Chaney through 3 and 4 all by himself. Coming off turn number 4.
Look who's in second, Cody Miller.
And Bobby Chaney lost the opportunity with the win a couple weeks ago at Bristol. Going to take the win tonight here in Daytona.
Oh my gosh. Never in a million years would I have thought that was going to finish that way. That was absolutely crazy. I don't think I'll be able to go back here, folks. I don't know. I will try. Okay.
Cody Miller second after being 2 laps down, and James Coulibaly third.
Yeah, let's see if I can maybe ride along with John Barry. Let me see if I can figure out exactly what happened here. Who got into who first or what?
Well, Jason Jacoby tried to block Bobby Chaney and just a little too late.
Yep. It took him way up off the track, and he tried to save it.
But, I mean, look how serious he is. Right into Scott Ramler, John Barry, Will Klein.
Oh, my gosh. That was crazy.
Oh, Daniel Falkingham gets a piece.
Yeah, it was a mess down there. Jacoby, oh my. Yeah, Jason Jacoby hard into the wall. Scott Ramler. I mean, there's trucks everywhere. Poor John Barry, man. It was going for the win.
Yeah. I mean, John Barry almost got by it, but barely got hit from the back.
Good night. Well, that puts Bobby Chaney in victory lane, so let's see if we can. Elijah wants us to interview him. So, well, Bobby Chaney is in here, so let's grab him. We'll start out with him. Bobby Chaney, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
What a mess, and you pulled out the win there, brother.
Yeah, it's I avoided it. I mean, I felt like I was pretty fast tonight. I mean, we were battling up there the whole time. Then we went back into fuel saving mode and was just riding around and missed that big wreck. Me and Femi had a hell of a run on the outside on that the second to last restart there.
Yeah.
And we were flying, and then they all died, and I got through it. So I put me third, and I figured, hell, you know, we're gonna give it all we got. And I told myself, you know, I knew he was gonna block, which he should.
Yep.
You know, if he's gonna block, you know, I ain't backing out. He's going to Halifax Hospital, and that's where he got sick. I mean, but you know, I don't blame him for blocking because you got to block, but there's a difference between a clean and a dirty block, and you know, it was kind of clean, but like I said, he was going out life flight.
Well, I'm sure he made it there all right, but man, I'm telling you what, just a total. The scenario tonight, just we didn't even know the way you guys were racing out there who was even going to who was going to finish? Who was going to finish in the top 3? You know, it's just a guessing game. You know, and then you pull out the win like that. That's pretty amazing. I mean, I'll tell you. This would have been a lot different, I think, if you'd have been in the chase. This probably would have meant a lot more to you. But still, the win is a win. So, man,
yeah. I mean, you know, I missed a couple races because of some prior engagements, right. But I mean, if somebody go back and look up last 3, 4, 5 races, I've finished top 5, top 2, and win here. I've been running really well. Yeah. But you know, it's just circumstances of real life took me out. It doesn't matter. I still enjoy this. I mean, I beat all them other guys. That's all that matters.
All right. Well, who you got to thank for this win there, Bobby, before you go celebrate it? Because I'm sure you're going to be celebrating it.
Yeah. You know how we do it. We go get the ladies and the booze, and we head on out. You know.
That's right.
But I just got to thank you guys for broadcasting. Max Speed and Rudy and Joseph put on a good commentary. Love it. And Nork for letting me race in here, and all the guys are out on the track tonight. That was actually a really good race.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of beating and banging out there, but it was a really good race. And you know, accidents happen, people get taken out, but I thank them for letting me race here, and everybody that worked with me tonight. And thanks Jason for throwing that block. That's all she wrote.
Good job out there, Bobby.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, good job. Very good.
Yep, thanks, guys.
All right, Joseph, you got second?
Yeah, Cody Miller. All I gotta ask is, where did you come from? Because you were 2 laps down at one point.
At one point, no, I was 2 laps down the entire race.
Yeah.
Like, we were, I ran out of fuel twice. We did, because
hold on real quick. Whoever's your fueler, you gotta fire him, because there's no way you should be running out of fuel twice.
Well, at the end of the stage, so I went a lap down because I wanted to get behind the field, like running the back of the pack, but then I lost the draft. So we went a lap down, and when the stage came, I stayed out to get my lap back, which was a bad decision because we only had 3 laps of fuel. But then I ran out, so I had to pit. Ended up going 2 laps down because I would have went more if I would have took full fuel, but I didn't. I took 8 gallons or something like that. So we went back out there and we ran those 8 gallons, and I ran out of fuel again right as that caution came out, the one after the long run. That, you know, I finished, or I somehow coasted the pit road under that caution, and we were stuck 2 laps down, and all of a sudden everybody wanted to die a bunch of times. Got lucky, avoided a few wrecks, and got back on the lead lap, and got avoided another wreck, and then somehow I finished second.
You know, if you ever want a good story time after the race, talk to Cody Miller, because he's got some great stories. Well, Cody,
that's what happened.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. That's what happened. I'll give you that. But you guys are going to Darlington next week. Any expectations? Yeah, I can tell. What expectations you got? Because I want to hear it.
Well, you see, I might not want to show up because of the fact that the track isn't an easy track. I mean, pretty hard. You go into turn 3 and it just, it's straight. So, and you hit the wall a couple times, and then, in this game you hit the wall a couple times and you're off 10 miles an hour. So you don't want that. So, you see, my expectations if I were to show up this event are to either run last, second to last, or hope a bunch of people wreck so I don't finish as last as I thought I would finish last, but still be last of the running people. So that's my expectations.
Well, Cody, in order for the truck not to go straight into the wall, you have to turn left. You know that, right? To go into the corner.
The problem is when you turn left at that racing facility, the truck, it just doesn't want to. You input into the steering wheel that you want to turn, but it just decides that it still thinks it's a straightaway, okay, and it just doesn't want to figure out, hey, we have to get around to the other straightaway, there's a piece of asphalt connecting the two, and it just doesn't understand this concept.
I think, or to the point you're making, is that you don't want to take fault for the truck going straight. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I never take fault for anything I do. So.
That's my point. Well, Cody Miller, congratulations on the second place finish. Who do you got to thank for it?
Well, I thank you guys for continuing to show up every week and talk for a long period of time to people who watch.
That's our job. We kind of have to. That's our priority, you know.
Right. I mean, that's that's why you're here, and I'm no fault on you. But I'd like to thank you for doing that. You could just ignore us. That'd also be something. Take the money and run. Yeah. But anyway, I'd like to thank TCB Motorsports for throwing together a god-awful automobile, and we somehow finished second with. Like I said, it's unbelievable.
Just avoid the wrecks and you get second.
Right. I mean, it was so bad from the get-go, and we all made just terrible, god-awful, just pit decisions, and it was just an awful race. But we get to go home happy that we didn't finish dead last. So that's yeah.
Well, Kelly Miller, first off, great interview, and like I said, congrats on second place. If you do show up next week to Darlington, wish you the best of luck out there.
There's no such thing as luck.
I have hope, Well, good job, Cody. Well, Rudy, you got third place?
I do. James Coolabali, you got a copy there, brother.
Yes, I finally made it, Rudy.
Yes, you finally got yourself into the podium here, brother. Well, tell me about the race. How did you keep that truck so clean?
Oh my God! Well, like going a lap down first, I thought I was done because I thought they were gonna wreck before the stage, and I just barely got lapped there. But then I got the lucky dog, and that was the hope right there.
Man, what did you think when you seen them all piling up there at the end?
I was like, oh shit, let out the gas, let out the gas. I just didn't know what was gonna happen. Like I saw Jacoby go down low, and I'm like, oh my God, he's coming back up.
Wow, man, I'll tell you, that was another crazy finish here at Newark, I'll tell you.
And then the second wreck, I mean, it was just, they were everywhere. And luckily I just nipped Sean's front bumper by the hair of Taylor Swift.
Oh man, oh man.
We got some great interviews tonight.
I mean, I can hear it in your voice. You're pretty excited about a third place finish here.
I'm so glad I finally made it. I thought I'd never be up here. I mean, all the days sitting out, going through pit lane, getting one bonus point for leading a lap, and finally I get third.
Very cool. Well, it might have changed things up a little bit if you would have been in the chase, but unfortunately, you're not.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, none of the top three, none of you guys on the podium are in the chase. So all the chase drivers wrecked.
Yeah, it was a tough night.
Yeah, it just kind of shows you. I mean, how important it is for them guys to finish well. That they're racing so hard out there that they wind up, taking each other out or get taken out. One of the two. But man, it was a pretty cool race, though. Joseph and I were ecstatic the whole race. And the first part of that race, when you guys were 2 and 3 wide, it was just amazing. You guys did just an amazing job at it. I mean, there's no other word for it. It was just
it was pretty beautiful how we stayed 2 wide, all the way back, all the way back to 21st. We were double file, so.
Yeah, and you guys went 50 laps or something without a caution, or 52 laps or something like that, other than the stage caution. But then, of course, you had 3 cautions after that. So, but good racing out there, James. Congratulations to you, man. Who you got to thank for third place?
Well, I got to thank my parents at first. They always keep me going on a day-to-day basis. And I thank you guys for broadcasting and showing the fans what we do out here and giving them a chance to maybe step in the driver's seat one day. And I got to thank my friends out there that I went to work with, because they kept me saying, just keep doing what you do and enjoy doing it all the time. So
there you go. That's a good piece of advice. So, all right. Well, congratulations, James. We'll see you at Darlington next week.
Yeah, thanks. I actually like that track. I think the last time I raced there, I finished 6th, and that was an SRA. So hopefully it goes good this time.
But in these trucks, since a new build?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. Man. If I was one of you guys driving, I would not want to be looking forward to Darlington next week. Not the way these trucks are running.
Yeah, they are a little tight, and that's kind of scares me at this track. A lot of the understeer, but we'll see how it goes.
All right. Well, congrats again, James, and good luck next week.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Rudy, and thank you, Joseph. Yeah, the truck didn't make it, but at least I'm going home with the third place.
Yep. All right, Joseph, you got somebody here who wanted to talk too?
Yeah, apparently Elijah won the interview. Elijah, 4th place, man. Well, you had a strong truck all race long. How was the race out there for you?
It was pretty chaotic overall. Getting involved in that wreck towards the end there. Surprisingly didn't get much damage or really any damage. And then to come back and get 4th when I was dooring James for 3rd, that was pretty good. I wanted to get 3rd so bad, but it was a pretty good race overall. Probably won a really good Nork race, so I was pretty surprised.
Well, you guys are going to Darlington next week. What's your expectations over there?
Oh, I love Darlington, actually. I'm looking forward to it. It's one of my favorite tracks, so should do pretty decent if I don't hit the wall, so.
Oh, good. Somebody positive about Darlington.
I mean, the truck's going to want to go straight, but we'll try and turn it.
But you got to turn left. That's all I'm saying. I try to give that advice to Cody, but he doesn't take fault for it. So, well, Elijah, like I said, strong run out there. You got the pole. You led several laps. Congrats on a good run tonight. Anybody you got to thank?
Definitely you and Rudy for doing the commentary and broadcasting, and definitely the guys out here racing. It was really fun. And John Barry for having the league. James out there, that was crazy at the end there, so that was pretty fun. So,
well, Elisha, good job on 4th place tonight. Best of luck to you next week at Darlington.
Thank you.
All right, Joseph, let's run down through the final results here. Bobby Cheney coming home with the win. Cody Miller, surprisingly, finished in 2nd place. James Coulibaly, his first podium here at Newark, finishes 3rd. Elijah Grassi, our pole setter, will finish 4th. Tony Hilbrands rounded out the top 5. That was pretty amazing run for Tony today.
After being on this roof, too, not too long ago, he got 5th.
I know it. Nick Mucinex in 6th place. Jared Darling 7th. Will Klein 8th. Terrell Baker 9th. And Jason Jacoby finishes in the top 10.
Taylor Fry will finish in the 11th spot. Scott Ramler, 12th. Daniel Falkingham got involved in that wreck on the final lap. Playoff driver finishes 13th. John Barry finishes 14th. That's a shame for him. It looked like he was going to at least get a winner, a top 3 finish. Got involved in that final lap wreck as well. He will end up 14th. Tom Mercier, 15th, the last driver to finish on the lead lap. Tommy Gossett, 16th. Ariati, 17th. He was the stage winner, but got involved in a wreck late in the race. Like I said, 17th place. Femi Olat, 18th. Trey Normile, 19th. And Shaw Williams will round out the top 20.
All right, Josh Robin, 21st. Cody Lamas, 22nd. Aaron Smith, 23rd. Man, tough break for Aaron today. Gosh, man. Our point leader, and then he finishes clear back in 23rd. James Simmons, 24th. Keaton Jones, 25th, and Spencer Owens rounding out the field, finishing in 26th. So, again, congratulations to our winner here tonight, folks. It was an amazing race, Joseph. Man, I'm telling you, man, if next week's anything like this week, I ain't going to have a voice left by the time we get done.
Well, next week's race should be a little bit calmer than what we saw tonight, but no, this was a fantastic race. I mean, the way they went to that first stage caution-free, and they still went caution-free for a while until late in the race. Of course, as expected, we see some incidents late in the race. But no, these drivers did a good job tonight. Bobby Cheney comes out with the win tonight. Several playoff drivers getting in trouble tonight as well. And that means next week, playoff drivers going to have another opportunity at Darlington. I think Darlington's going to be a good race as well. And we're going to see some playoff drivers getting in trouble as well, especially see drivers go up in the wall.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, it's going to be very tight passing, and with these trucks driving as tight as they are in the corners and, you know, having a tough time, it's going to be interesting to see how them guys are going to be able to pass. They're going to have to do it on the straightaways, and boy, I'll tell you that, you know, one thing I was thinking about with them corners as tight as they are and the way them trucks are running, if you do not want to touch that yellow line down there on the bottom, because, man, there is such a transition between the apron and the track in the corners. It's just unbelievable. So I hope the guys are safe next week. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching tonight, folks. We really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. And Joseph, thank you for helping out again. I appreciate that. And Don't forget to check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. So until next time, stay safe, folks, and have a good night.